Hey, this video is on how to install this tilting TV wall mount from this Hang On brand. And so this is for 50 to 86 inch. That's kind of how it's going to look. Here's what you need: screwdriver, tape measure, hammer, drill, stud finder, socket set, and a level. Alright, here's what comes in the box: quick start guide, direction, template, hanging template there, and then your brackets here. Okay, so these brackets right here is what goes on the back of this TV, which I've already got them on there because this came from a prior hanger, so it's like the exact same thing. So let's see, the same. So I'm just gonna keep these on there. Okay, first thing I'm gonna do is install these hangers on the back of the TV. So here's the old ones, and they may or may not fit the new system. Likely they won't. I can see this is kind of a different configuration. It's more narrow, so I'm gonna go ahead and take these off. Just unscrew it there. Save these screws. Okay, also in our box, obviously we've got our mounting screws. But we've got here, it comes with a level in there. Shows you down. It's nice. Yeah, look at that, it's got a level. So basically this thing's gonna just go right up here on this wall, right about here. Okay, one thing that is nice about this kit, you know, I won't be using any of this stuff here because I've already got screws that fit the TV with the spacers. But if you didn't, there's some spacers that come with different size spacers. You can use these or these. There's some washers in there and some different screws for different TVs. So I'll just save those for another project. This one we will be using because this is what we're going to put it into the wall with. So the very first thing though, is getting this installed. And so here's the top of the TV. I'm going to put these at the bottom so they hang down. That way we latch the top first, and then what happens is you'll pull on this to release it, but we'll hang it, latch the top, and then it'll slip on over. So here's our holes for the TV. Back up a little bit, 1 and 2 there. So really it's just going to go like this. The spacer's going to go underneath the bracket, and we're going to come in the top like that. Just line this up here. Line this up at the very top one. Put the spacer underneath. There we go. Pretty simple. Same with this one. Crank those down. We'll do the same thing for this side too. Okay, there we go. We got our brackets on, and you'll notice too this little adjuster on the side right there, it'll help these things. You can adjust, you can tilt your TV a little bit. So for now I'm just going to tighten them down in the middle to the middle setting. Okay, this next step's real easy. We're just going to get this baby hung. So we'll get it, we're going to find our studs and try to use the studs. And if we are using the studs, we're not going to use these anchors. This is just for drywall, so hopefully we can get some of them in the studs, at least one side. We'll find out. Got the stud finder right here. You can use a hammer and knock on it too. That's what I did before I had one of these things, so this is really nice to have. Okay, it's kind of hard to see, but I marked it. Found the stud, put 2 dots in here, right over here. Here's the second stud. Okay, so we're gonna have to drive these into the stud. what I've got is a bit that goes into my cordless drill here. It's just for sockets, and so these are 13 millimeter, and so I just found a bit that will fit up in that socket. I can go like that, screw it in. All right, funny enough, thought I had the stud located. No big deal. So we're just gonna use these spacers, and so drilled the hole in there, and then we'll just pound that baby in. Yeah, it was just off, just a little bit on my stud. That's okay. That's what these babies are for. Okay, I'm just holding it up there. I just barely threaded this bolt in there. You can see it's into the sleeve, into the insert. Dead nuts level. That right there is where I'm going to screw my next screw. Okay, we got our top two in right here and right here, and we're level. All right, there we go. So these two are in the stud. This one is in the stud. As you know, I kind of missed this one, so I used one of the inserts, but this thing is, you want to hang on it, make sure it's not going to go anywhere. We're in there good. So now we're just going to hang the TV on there. Okay, we'll just hook the top part on first, and then the bottom will slide on. Okay, how are we looking that back there?
Yeah. Yes, yeah, you're good.
There we go. That's how you do it. Pretty easy. Then when you want to take it off, you pull on these two bottom things. You can even kind of hide these a little bit behind there. But when you want to take it off, you'll just pull them both off, and then it'll release the bottom, and then you pull up. So these are the release cords there. See if you can see how that is in there. Yeah, you see how that is clamped. That's clamped up to it, that way it won't fall out. The top is hooked around, so that's the one you put on first, and then you just snap the bottom in. Then when you want to release it, you grab this, and you can see what that does is it pulls down. I'm only doing one, but it pulls down on that side. You can release it. So, all right, there we go.